Hi everybody, so I'm here today with a fun collection I have been desperate to get to show you and to look at. It's been sitting on my desk for so long. I have been so excited to try this Colourpop Shrek collection. Something I don't often review here on my channel. This is much more affordable than my usual sort of videos, but I just thought these colour stories could not be left behind. This is absolutely my colour story. It's autumn perfection, so I had to try this. So I've got the eyeshadow palette from this collection. I've also picked up two of the blushes. I've got a lip gloss, and I've picked up, I don't know why, but I've picked up a red liner and a mascara. I'm not sure I'll be using that liner, but maybe the mascara. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Don't think that would work on me, but anyway. Apart from that, I'm going to dive into all of this and just have some autumnal fun. I can't wait for this, to be honest. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Hannah. I'm 48. I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody who really loves makeup and beauty. And here on my channel, I show you my favourite looks, the latest releases, and give you any beauty news you might be interested in. If you think you'd enjoy this content, I would love it ever so much if you did hit the subscribe button. A lot of people will tune in without subscribing, but if you could, it would be ever so helpful to me, and I'd be really grateful. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. And my skin tone, if we're looking at the colours that might or might not work with me today, I've got fair to light skin with predominantly cool undertones that do lean a little bit neutral. I've also got blue eyes. Anyway, that is enough about me. Let's dive straight into this autumnal fun. Whenever I do something like this, my views are just slashed because everyone tends to watch my channel for luxury collections. But for me, this is a fun collection. This is something I love doing. This is pretty much what got me into this channel, was doing eyeshadow looks that I love, and this is just, this appeals to me. Colourpop collections are one of the only brands outside of the sort of luxury remit that really catch my attention. Sometimes Elf does. And there are other brands like Kiko Milano, which is, they're more in the middle, I would say, but this is one of the most affordable brands, Colourpop, and they really do catch my attention. So holding this one upside down here, the packaging is just so fun. It's fun, but the colours, wait till you see. So I'm not going to go into loads of detail about the products. I'm just going to put them on. I'm still very unwell, if you know. I've got glandular fever and I'm just exhausted all the time, so I've taken my time today. I washed my hair this morning, which is why it's a little bit frizzy at the moment, and I've just really taken my time. It's actually late afternoon. I'm just going to try a nice look on without stressing, nothing difficult, but just fun. So here is the actual palette. It looks like a book, it looks like a Shrek book, and then when you open it, again, it looks like you're opening up a book. Isn't this fun? But look at these colours. So we're not getting a mirror, but I'm happy because I think that that's just, I love it. I just love it. But these colours are so me, and they are so perfect for autumn. And even this sort of reddish tone is perfect. I'm going to struggle to choose here because I'm not doing two looks. Like I said, I'm keeping it easy. And then I won't look at the others yet. I'll go straight in with the eyeshadow today. So my dilemma is going to be which of the mattes to go for as my base. Something this is definitely lacking is any sort of liner shade, so I think I'll need a liner. I'll keep my Mario taupe liner close to me so I can use it, but let's start. I think I'll have to start with this one. This one is called My Swamp. So I'm using my Victoria Beckham blender brush, fluffy brush. Gosh, that's got quite a lot of pigment. So Colourpop formulas can be a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes they're fabulous, sometimes they're not. So let's wait and see. It's not gone on terribly smoothly there, has it? Gosh, that's just got so much more pigment than I was expecting. I don't know whether that's just a mark on my eye. Can you see how it's just really bold there? I don't think it is. I think it's just that it's gone on in a bit of a patchy way. So hopefully the rest of this look won't be quite that annoying. I'm just going to keep blending and blending until I get to the point where I'm happy with it, which I won't make you watch. I think I'll go into this one now to just go over the edge of this to smooth it out. This one is called Better Out Than In. Okay, so we're going around the edge here. Yeah, that's definitely helping quite a bit there. And they are blending together fine. I think what happened is, because it was my first go with the palette, I just picked up a lot of excess powder. These are mattes you need to really tap off with, because when I did this side it was much easier. I'll take my Wayne Goss number 6, and I think I will try this red. What's this one called? Guarded Castle. I'm going to put a bit of this. Now I normally avoid reds, but this is a tone. It's an autumnal shade that I can work with. I'm going to just add a bit of depth to the outer V section only with this shade. I love those colours together. I'm going to take this same My Swamp Green on my Pencil Pro brush and take it underneath as well. This is the darkest green in this palette, so maybe it was a bit of a brave shade to start with as my very first shade, but that's just the way I wanted to do it today. So it does work quite well as a liner shade, but I still think I'll need my taupe to finish. So this is more of a thick line at the moment. I'm not using it to line, but I will go in the blender, just soften under here a bit. Looking through all of the different shimmers, they all look pretty good, apart from, I'm not going to be using this one. What's it called? The IDÅLE one. This one is so glittery. It's just like chunky glitter, and it's very, very gold. That's it there. I don't think I'd want to use that one. Just got a few on my back of my hand there, the way I was just trying them all out. But yeah, I don't think I want to try that one. Then there's another green which I'd quite like to use, which is this central green. But this one, I also want to use this one. So I think what I'm actually going to do is go with this one first and then put a pop of the green in the middle, so like a halo eye. So the one I'm starting with is Fare Thee Well Ogre. This one here. This one's more of a smooth metallic, so I'm putting this on the outer edge of the eye with no glitter glue, hoping it will just work nicely, because it's not a glitter, it's more of a smooth metallic. Now I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is one of their better eyeshadow palettes. The green matte was a bit hard to work with. One of the shimmers was very glittery. This metallic is not popping anything like as much as I'd like it to. I could have put a glitter glue on though. But anyway, let's see how the final look is. But I've got to say, I've definitely tried better formulas from Colourpop. So that's a shame. This colour would look nice all over the eye as well, I think, but it's not giving me full coverage. Now for the shade I want to see the most, and that one is this sort of duochrome one here, which has green in it, which is called Sir Knight. So let's take this one. See the shift in that? Oh, let's pop this in the middle. That's quite a fun one, isn't it? I'm getting lots of fallout though. Oh, I really don't rate the quality of this one, Colourpop, I'm afraid. I won't be recommending anyone gets this palette if it's still available when I put this out. Such a shame. Anyway, that is a fun colour, isn't it? Take it higher on both sides in the middle there. And then just take this brush to blend through in the crease. Using a liner brush, I'm actually going to take the exact same shades underneath as well. I'm going to have to wet this brush to even see it underneath, I think. Yeah, that's better. So if you want more impact on your eyes, which I certainly don't, on your mobile eye anyway, a wet brush is better, plus you're risking fallout a lot less, because I've got quite a bit of fallout there. So just wiping that brush off, keeping it wet, and going into the same shade as above, the green, the duochrome. Let's take it here. Gosh, that's a bit chunky there. Oh dear me. New tip needed here to clean up a bit. Yeah, Can you see how much fallout? Oh gosh, I just rubbed it with my hand. Oh, this is turning into a disaster. This is supposed to be a nice, fun, playful, relaxing video to make me feel a bit less ill. And it's becoming a bit of a stressful one now. You might, by the way, be watching this when I'm much better and you're confused that I'm saying I'm unwell, because I'm thinking of saving this video for when I go away. I'm going away in October, in a few weeks, so it'll still be autumn. I need to plan a few videos to put out while I'm away, and I might use this one. So you might be watching this thinking, what are you on about? You were better ages ago. Which hopefully I will be soon. So now I'm going to try this one called Layers as my inner corner. I'm being brave doing this because it's glittery. I could go for that lightest matte, but as soon as we've gone for such a shimmery look today, it's not glittery actually, it is more of a fine shimmer. It does work for the inner corner. It's quite a smooth one, this, she says, as she picks up a chunk. Not good quality Colourpop. I don't know what's happened. The last few eyeshadow palettes I've had from Colourpop have been really good quality. This one is rubbish. Such a shame. Anyway, make the best of it. Can't see me dipping into this one again, to be honest with you. So I think that's pretty much it. I love the colours. I love them. I just don't like the formulas. But anyway, I'll go off camera and do my mascara and some liner, and then we can look at the blushes. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more joy with those. And I've just realised I bought a mascara and a liner, didn't I? But I really don't see me using this red liner. Anyway, let's just get it out. Let me show you the packaging on this. Isn't it fun? I am quite scared of this red. Why did I get a red? Anyway, so we have a liner and a mascara. Let's see what the mascara is like. I think the mascara is going to be quite a nice shade. It's sort of a deep red. Almost matches my top. Before I try that, let's look at this liner to see if there's any possibility of me trying it with this. Oh, it's a duochrome. Well, that's why I got it. Okay. Count me in. Well, I'm definitely trying this. Oh, that's much better than I feared. So let's put some here. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of depth. I don't know if you're really going to see the duochrome when I've got all of these shimmers on the eye. I have to try it with a more simple look to see this, but I'll use this again. I do know that the Colourpop gel liners are really good formulas as well. I really like them. This is so much nicer than I feared. Lucky I looked in the box, I could have just given up. I was very surprised when I saw it just now, and what on earth possessed me to buy a red liner? Oh yeah, I like that. You can't really see the shift. I do need to tidy that just a tad. I will be keeping that one out and using it again, that's for sure. You can sort of see the multi-chrome there, I think, but it could be the glitters landing from everything else. I've got so much shiny stuff on my eyes now, I've just got a real combination of shimmer and shine. This is a good autumn shade liner though. So I'll be very curious to see what the mascara is going to be like. Before I do that, I'll just quickly tidy up, which I would have done off camera, but anyway, I'm going to dip into my Black Diamond, favourite shade, and just do a little bit of a tidy up here. So let's see what this volumizing mascara in the shade Dragon is going to be like. So let's try this. My lashes are so small you can barely see the colour on them anyway, but maybe if I curl them at the end you might see the colour a bit better. It's definitely not too red. It's a very deep shade, so it works. This could as well be a really nice autumn mascara. Whether it smudges or not is a different matter. I will put a note either on screen or pinned to the top of the comment section to let you know. But because this is going out in 2 weeks, it probably needs to be on screen, so I will try to edit this as late as I can today, and I will put a note across the screen right now and tell you, did it smudge? Like most mascaras tend to do on me. Pop a little bit underneath. I'll go off camera and fiddle around doing the other eye, because you don't want to watch that. So I'm just waiting for the mascara to dry down, and then I'll curl it to see if I can get it to pop a bit more. While that's happening, let's look at these two blushes. Again, the packaging. So let's look at this first one. Fairy Tale Things, it says. Let's see. What shades have I got in this? It's so long ago I ordered it. And it's in the heart with the Shrek colour. I love it. I love that. That's cream actually. So I've put a powder on today, so hopefully it'll sit okay on top of powder. And I picked up another shade. I'm hoping, the thought was I could use the two together. I picked up two. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just use one actually. So here are the two shades. This one is Fairy Tale Things, and this one is True Love's Form. This one. I think I'll go with this one because it's more autumnal. I will try the other one at some point. I'll take my Mario F4, the smaller end, tap it into the back of my hand to see what I'm dealing with. Nothing major in the way of pigment. Wow, that shade is nice. So let's see. Please work on top of, oof, on top of powder. I don't know, is this going to be okay? Yeah, I think so. It's taking a bit of work though, to be honest, but it is working. Gosh, that's so much more pigment than I was expecting.
Editing me here, I do think this was lifting my makeup, which became more obvious after I filmed when I looked in a mirror.
It looked quite light on the back of my hand, so I was quite generous in the amount I put on my brush. Oh, that's a gorgeous colour though. I will need to calm that down, that's too much, but lovely autumnal shade again to go with this eye look. I'm just going to keep going with the brush, hoping that this will slightly lighten up without me having to add any products really. It's certainly not a very glowy blush. It's adding a little bit of radiance, I suppose. It's not completely flat. It does seem to be almost like a matte, a cream matte. I don't know if it is. Oh, it says it's lip and cheek. Let's try a bit of this on the lips then. Oh, I like that shade. Oh, that's nice, that is. Not too drying. I will need a lip balm, but we do have one. At the end we have a gloss. It's calmed down on my cheek without me doing anything, so that's good. And I really like the cheek and lip match. In fact, I really like this shade. I really like it a lot. Oh God, I've done it again. I only tapped once then. I thought I was being sensible. Anyway, just keep going like I did with the other one and pat, 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 and eventually it should look like that side. I do think you'd have a much easier job if you were going on top of foundation, because this does take quite a long time to work out and you don't want to start swirling and lifting everything. So just patiently patting and patting. And it is a bit of patience, to be honest, but it's working. I do think I'll go in with some sort of finishing powder. I've got this one next to me. I've been using a lot from Dior. This is the white, so translucent one. Sort of smooth the edges of this a bit. What I don't have is any sort of highlighter, which I think I could do with a bit because it feels a little bit flat. So what shall I reach for? Do you know something I haven't shown you? I don't know whether to get it out now. Is the Patrick Tar reformulated highlighter. It wouldn't go with this, would it? Or could I just use this? Well, let's just try it. But anyway, I thought I would just take this opportunity to tell you that I don't like it. I just don't see this when I put it on. I don't hate it, but I just don't see it. Do you see it? It is there a bit, I suppose. If you like an incredibly subtle highlighter, this is the cream, not the powder. And that's what that gives you. I'm really packing a lot on the brush to even get that much to show up. So I've had it on my desk, and every time I've worn it I've just thought, wow, I need another highlighter because I can't see it much. So if subtlety is what you absolutely love, certainly in this shade, then you might like this. So you can see that shine now, it is there, and that might be perfect for you. I'm just not loving that one at all. Anyway, let me just curl up these lashes to see if you can see that red a bit more when they're curled up. So there. Can you see the red at all? I can. It just sort of slightly catches in the light, the red, but I don't know if it'll catch on camera. Not very obvious. It's a nice shade for autumn. It's like an off-brown red. So the last thing to try now is this gloss, which I'm hoping I can just put over this lip look, because I don't really want to change the lip look. Again, look at the packaging. This says blueberry muffin flavour. Lovely. Ooh, this looks like it's got a lot of colour, so I might have to take my lip off. And this one's called Short Lord. I just got some powder on it there. The eyeliner, by the way, doesn't budge at all. It's going absolutely nowhere on the back of my hand there. I'll take this blush off. I'll see how easy it is to get the eyeliner off while I'm doing it. Oh, it came off relatively easily, but it was not budging, so that'll be there all day, I think. Let's see what Short Lord looks like. Oh yes, this is very pigmented. So I probably should take my lip off to show you this one. There it is, that's Short Lord. I'm sure it said it was a lip gloss. Ultra Glossy Lip. Anyway, I'll take this off and let's try it on. Oh, the smell is really strong. The blueberry muffin. Oh, I really like that. I like this colour. Oh, it smells divine. So there we have Short Lord. I definitely think it looked better, the overall look, when I had this shade on the lips, because it fitted so well with the eyes and cheeks. But anyway, I do like Short Lord. I think it's very nice. It's a lovely creamy formula that's not sticky at all and so pigmented, and it smells gorgeous, and the packaging is just so cute. So well, that's definitely a success for me. But I will take it off so I can just finish my look with this, I think, because it was just that much better of a match. It's quite grippy without being drying, so it's quite good, you know. I feel like I need some sort of liner. I've got one of my MAC Deeply Teddy here. This is actually not available anymore, but I just think this is a good shade to go with it. Oh yeah, that works. Oh, I like that. And I don't feel like I need to reach for any sort of gloss at all. But I'll show you what it looks like if I do add a gloss, in case you're curious. In fact, why don't I add my Fenty since it's sitting here? This is actually a lipstick, but it's a good topper. The How Many Carats clear one. Just to give that bit of shimmer and a little bit more hydration. Perfect. So there we go. That is my final look, which I really do like quite a lot now, you know. I just didn't like the formulas of the eyeshadow. I didn't, so I can't see me reaching for it again, but I love the colour story. So 10 out of 10 for packaging, for fun, 10 out of 10 for the colour story. I love it, but I just didn't like the formulas. The blush, very impressed with it, even though it took quite a long time for me to work it in. I love the colour and I love it on the lips, and it's not often you get a blush and lip product that actually works on both well, and it does. I do think this would be better on foundation where you can really work it in and maybe put a tiny bit on top of powder to sort of have that locked in shade. But now it's on, I really like it, I love the colour. And it just works well with everything else. But probably the best things I've tried today were, well, the lip products. We've just established that this lip is really, really good, but maybe not the right shade, but that's my choice. I chose that shade. But the highlights for me were probably these two, which I said at the start, why did I buy them? And this one I bought because it is nothing like the colour of the actual pen. As we've seen, it's that sort of dark duochrome, which I think is perfect. Perfect for this look, but perfect for lots of autumnal looks. So I'll be keeping it on my desk and including it in other videos, I think, and other looks. And the mascara, if I haven't said that it's smudged, I will try it again because I really like it. So I'll keep that on my desk, but it will be taken out of my desk if it smudges by the end of the day, like most mascaras tend to do on me. So I will definitely keep you updated in this video, or you already know because I put the comment in whilst editing, haven't I? But there we go, that's it. That's everything I've got to show you. So I actually, apart from the formula issues, really, really enjoyed this, and I would love to hear your thoughts on everything I've tried today. Did you buy this collection from Colourpop, or will you be getting any future collections from Colourpop? Are you a Colourpop fan? I do hope somebody is watching that actually appreciates Colourpop. They don't get as much attention on YouTube because they're not a luxury brand and people don't like to watch these videos, unfortunately. But I love making them and I love playing with them. In fact, I've got a huge box over to my right, packed full of Colourpop that I want to do as a video, a full face of Colourpop. I don't think anyone will want to see it. If you do, let me know. I really want to try it. I've got loads of single shadows, a create your own palette, I've got all sorts of things, and I'm dying to just dive into it when I've got a quiet week. But I always think, oh, nobody will be interested. I probably will at some point because that's why I got it. But I've got to admit, these collections are a little bit about me having fun, not so much about getting lots of views, making money, that sort of thing. Like, it is my career and it is what I do, but I do buy these very much because I think, oh, that looks fun, and that was my motivation. And as always with the Colourpop collection, it was fun. So anyway, I will definitely get another collection from them as long as it catches my eye. I don't buy every collection by any means. If I think it catches my eye, as this one absolutely did, I will get it. So you never know, I might be going for a Christmas collection off them if it appeals to me. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on this video, and if you've enjoyed it, please do hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you already are, you're at the end of another review. Thank you for being here, I really appreciate you all, and I hope to see you all again for my next video. Take care everybody, bye!